Hello Libra, welcome to your reading for the 28th of February until the 8th of March. And as always, it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And yeah, let's just welcome the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher selves as well, and also any animal, ancestral or dragon guides that might be assisting you at the moment. Okay, let's see what you're doing at the moment here. Libra, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're taking a good look at something and seeing if it's worth it or not. You also have the Five of Wands there. Death or transformation and justice. So there's a change in the wings. I'm just going to grab the cards quickly and then we'll have an in-depth chat as well. Five of Wands. Yeah, so I think maybe you're learning some new things, or maybe you're working with others on something. Actually, I'm going to take them. And yeah. And you got a 5 and a 7 there, so there's definitely change in the wings for you at the moment, Libra, I'm feeling. I mean, your underlying energy here with the death or rebirth and justice is that there's something about your higher self that is sort of saying that it is right timing for this change to happen. Okay. And it's been a slow, it's not a fast thing, okay? You've been doing this or putting this in the wings for quite a while. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's look at this again. Your Seven of Pentacles. You're kind of consolidating. You're seeing if something's worth it. And there's something to do with change here. Maybe you're honing your skills. Maybe there's something that's difficult or challenging. But it's nothing too horrendous. Okay. I feel like there's something that you're looking at changing. And you're wondering whether you should. Underneath, I think what's happening is that there's a change happening anyway. This is the slow change, death, rebirth, okay. There's a change happening anyway. And yeah, it's sort of like this is your power card here, Libra. Okay, the Justice. So this is about aligning. So things will come into alignment anyway, okay, over time. But the interesting thing is that this is going to, if you move with the change, allow it to integrate and, acknowledge it and work with that, I think it's going to put you in a stronger position. Okay, it's going to strengthen you. This is your power card as well. Okay, so it's going to be good for you, even if it might be challenging. Okay, and just recently, this is Empress and the Page of Wands. So I think you've had an idea of what you need to do in order to have, be in an energy of more abundance. Okay, I think you've sort of been inspired to move in that direction of abundance for yourself. Okay, and there could be something or a particular person that's supporting you in that. What you're hoping for is Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups is, yes, indeed, a new overflowing feeling of happiness, fulfillment. Both of these cards say that. Okay, these are both cards of happiness, fulfillment, you know, in the emotional realm. Okay, for you, Libra. Yeah, but also to do with, you know, your creativity, your spirituality, okay, your intuition. Possible outcome, you have the World and Seven of Pentacles. So it's interesting, isn't it? Because you might go back into this consolidation energy again, but the other outcome is that you're going to feel more as though you are a part of things, and more like that you're in balance. That you're going to have your, you know, your emotional life and your practical life, your intellectual, your physical, everything's kind of going to be working together. And, you know, this is sort of saying that, well, this balance is always up for reflection. It's an ongoing thing. Okay. So, you know, this is about you, like, I guess it could be about you channeling your energy in a way too. This person's sort of healing the plant. Maybe you are, you know, putting down new roots somewhere, literally. So this is an underground sort of scene here. Putting down new roots. Maybe you will be going through some personal growth of some sort as well. It's a possible outcome from this, which is really nice. I mean, it's looking like there's going to be some challenges. So your energy here of the Seven of Pentacles, is it going to be worth it? It's kind of like a yes, right? Is what this reading is saying. But use your own discernment with your own life, of course. So in the challenge, yeah, you may have, because of the I guess the teething things of going through change. You know, you may have issues with doing that. This is you embarking on a new path, okay? And this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is that energy of the timing. You know, there could be karmic things involved. Maybe this is like, you know, it's the end of a new old cycle, start of a new cycle. Okay, so this is literally you looking at this new pathway here and thinking, well, this would be a whole new cycle. It will be a whole lot different. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, that can be a daunting thing. We're going to look at spirit guidance in a moment. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the wheel is to do with the timing. Okay. So maybe you are, you know, you're looking very closely at the timing of things is what I'm kind of getting from that as well. But, you know, that could be a challenge for you. Maybe it's difficult timing, but you feel it needs to be done, something like that. You have the Sire, which is the King of Cups, the Lovers, and the Two of Wands again. So, wow, this is interesting, isn't it? This is kind of confirmation. If this is in your challenge, the Two of Wands, like you're probably sitting there going, really, do I have to start a new thing? Spirit saying, yes, you do. This is the Two of Wands saying, move forward in that new path. Okay. You know, if you can, and use your own discernment with that. Okay. Because it's going to lead to, you know, good fortune, happiness. You know, you've got your cups there. And you've also got here, Libra, is that this King of Cups. So this could be Spirit suggesting that if you need the support of someone who is understanding and professional, maybe counsellor can help you sort of break things down into steps. But it could also be talking about you holding space for yourself emotionally and sort of just really honouring your own mastery, okay? And I guess supporting yourself in that as well. But the other thing too is that it can be a bit of a misnomer about counselling, because people sort of think, oh, if I go see a counsellor, it kind of means that I'm deficient in some way. But that is definitely not the case, because if For example, you know, if we need to make big changes, okay, then sometimes just having that extra support or that extra person that's you can bounce off, that you can report back to and said, oh, this is how this went or whatever, or I'm having troubles with this, you know, have you got any ideas? It can be really helpful and supportive. And I feel like this water energy, this emotional support for you, Libra, is going to be really helpful. The Lovers here, because there's water in this card as well. So this is like earth and water. Also about you holding space for that emotional part of yourself. And also realizing that you have a masculine aspect and a feminine aspect. You are the cardinal air sign, Libra. So you are likely in, well, you could be in predominantly quite a masculine mode, which is, you know, initiating stuff. You know, you're in the headspace, you're kind of thinking about things, you're analysing a lot, you're making a lot of decisions, etc., etc. So this is Spirit saying, okay, you might be doing that, but don't forget your body, symbolised by the earth here, and the water, which is your emotions. Okay, and allow them to kind of, those aspects of yourself to come in as well to create balance with all that head stuff that is probably going on, because you're making a lot of, you know, you're making plans here, I think. Yeah. And here you have, you know, this is you in your power here with your sword of personal truth. Okay, you also got a blindfold on here, so you are, you know, you're going within as well. Tapping into your intuition is another thing that's the water element can be kind of pointing towards. King of Cups, yeah. So spirit guidance is really nice there for you because there's a new thing happening, and it's kind of, it's time for it to happen, to start happening. And yeah, I think let's look at the bottoms of the decks as well. The Priest, wow, which is the Hierophant. So yes, that's really great because it means this is an earth energy for you, Libra. So keep grounded, spend time in nature. If you feel like you're up in your head too much, you know, spend time in nature. You can't go wrong, okay? And just even walking barefoot on the earth or on a beach or something like that to just get all of the head activity kind of flushing through. Page of Pentacles. So yes, this is something new. It's a new opportunity. There's going to be a new, it could be either a new job role, a new residence, you know, maybe a new relationship, potentially. You have a lot of cup energy here, so it could be that. Page of Cups, yep. So this is interesting, isn't it? We've got the earth and water here in the page. So you might feel as though looking after your physical and emotional health is sort of, maybe you feel like you're a bit of a novice at that, or maybe you don't feel like you know much or that you know enough, but you do, okay? Because it's going to be important. This is the air, the water and the earth energy. Spirit's saying you really need to have those things in balance and taking care of them, because that will help you with the process of change, okay? And wow, yeah. So this is the Tower, which is the sudden change or the insight. And, you know, I mean, if we're changing job or we're changing location, we're changing, you know, our people, whatever, who we're hanging out with or what we're doing, maybe we're changing activity, maybe we're starting a new project. At some point, you know, the Tower has to happen. Like we've got the Death, which is the slow process of the little things that happen. And then it's like, all of a sudden, there's the change. There it is now. So if you're moving house, it might be, you know, you're preparing to do all this. You've got to have all these things in place. And then ultimately, you will be in the new place. And this is the Tower. So this means, Libra, that your change can happen, and it will. But you'll also receive like insight as a result of this change. Okay, whatever that is, change in work, change in environment, change in activity. Yeah, which is always a positive thing. And yeah, so I hope that's been helpful. I think we might wrap it up there. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.